Hello my beautiful friends and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the fitness, the workouts, what I do when I have my period. In real time, I uploaded a video yesterday about fitness programs that I do, how I tweak my programs, how I tweak my eating depending upon the season, whether it's spring, summer, fall, winter, and just kind of like the philosophies and life lessons that I've learned in the past 20 years of being someone who likes to work out, has an active lifestyle, and has just been, figuring out her way and still am figuring out how to be the healthiest version of me. So if you missed that video, I will go ahead and link my fitness playlist down below. Funny enough, I uploaded that yesterday and one of my friends here on YouTube asked me if I could talk about the workouts that I do when I am menstruating. I woke up this morning and I had my period, so I figured perfect timing. I should just hit record and we should talk about this today. You guys know I love Sydney Cummings. She is a YouTuber here on YouTube, a fitness trainer here on YouTube, and she comes out with 30-day programs every month. So I follow along her 30-day program, but when I have my period, I do tweak my workouts to just accommodate my body, how I'm feeling, so that I don't make myself feel worse. Today is Friday when I'm currently filming this, and Fridays are arms and cardio. In terms of lifting, upper body is great because I'm not in any pain up here. I get really bad cramps and I have a pretty heavy period and I just feel it from like my belly button down. I get such terrible cramps in my legs. So I'm not gonna do a leg workout. So that's something that I choose to avoid. So we're gonna do arms and cardio today, but I'm also gonna share with you guys some things that I do to just help alleviate my cramps, to help alleviate the stress in my brain. Hydrate. We need a lot of hydration. I drink a lot of water on a daily basis, and it is no exception. When you are on your period, you need to hydrate. If you are dehydrated, you will cramp more. Every day, no matter what, even when I have my period, I am getting 10,000 steps. So we're gonna go ahead and hop on the treadmill, and that's gonna be my warm up. I find that if I move my body, I'm less sore and less crampy, but it all depends on the movement. So I like to get my steps in. So I do a light walk between 3 miles per hour and 3.4 miles per hour. I'll do that for a good 45 minutes to an hour, however long I feel like doing it. And then we'll go ahead and hop into the workout. You don't have to do the workouts that I do in this video when you're on your period. I just think so long as you can get your blood flowing, it will help with your endorphins. So that will counteract the moodiness that you have inside. Food plays a really big role in how terrible your cramps are. And I think your active lifestyle plays a big role in how you feel when you're menstruating. So we're gonna cover it all. I'm gonna show you guys some food that I'm eating, what I'm putting in my body, and what I'm exerting in terms of fitness and whatnot. So welcome to the period vlog. If you would like to talk about periods more, please leave it down below. Give this video a thumbs up so I know that you like it, and let's drink our water and let's get on with helping ourselves feel better, even while we're bleeding. I'm gonna make my period smoothie. I just said this to Mike and Mike was like, that's disgusting. No, it's not like that. It is a smoothie packed with nutrient-dense foods that will help alleviate your cramps. Okay, so we have 1 serving of protein, which helps to stabilize blood sugar and supports muscle repair, which helps with cramps. It's also great for maintaining energy levels too, which I can use all the help when I have my period, let alone on a daily basis. Have a cup of berries. These have a ton of antioxidants and vitamin C. These help to reduce inflammation and support your immune system. 1 cup of almond milk enriched with calcium, reducing PMS-related mood swings. Half a banana, rich in potassium, which is known to help with muscle cramps. 1 tablespoon chia seeds. These are high in omega-3 fatty acids and fiber, which can help reduce inflammation. These also contain magnesium, which again is great for cramps. Cinnamon, which helps balance blood sugar and reduce cramps. And spinach, which also has magnesium, which promotes muscle relaxation and is great for combating cramps. It's actually a little thick, so I'm gonna add a little bit of water. I added a little bit of water just because it's a little bit too thick for my liking. That tastes so good.
let's make a Greek-inspired lean beef bowl. I know that doesn't sound good, but trust me, it is delicious. So I'm adding quinoa, which helps with bloating and menstrual cramps thanks to its whole grains, which are high in fiber and in magnesium. I'm using lean beef. I believe this is 93.7. It's a great source of protein and iron. Iron needs to be replenished during your period. Iron deficiency can cause headaches and fatigue, which we don't need any more of during this time of the month. Vitamin C also helps your body absorb iron, so eat a citrus fruit or the berries we had in our protein shake earlier will help. Feta, a great source of calcium, which helps with cramping, but moderation is key due to high sodium content, so I measured out 1 ounce. Cucumber, high in water content, so it's great for hydration and combating bloating. Plus, they're nutritious and contain vitamins and minerals, which just helps us feel good regardless of what time of the month it is. Tomatoes, these are rich in potassium, vitamin C, and lycopene, which helps reduce inflammation, balance fluids, and prevents muscle cramps. Onions, just because I love onions. And lastly, tzatziki, which is great for gut health thanks to the probiotics in yogurt. I don't know about you, but I have trouble digesting when menstruating.
This is not warm enough. So much better. So much better. I'm freezing.
For those of you who regularly watch my channel, you know I'm a big advocate for incorporating mood boosting things every day for your mental health, but it's extra important when you have your period. Just looking at my cat laying in the sun makes me so happy. So just do something for yourself, like listen to your favorite music, watch your favorite show. The little things add up and can help not only distract you from your period pain, but also just uplift your mood, which helps you feel better mentally and physically.
The sun is undoubtedly helping my crampy purity mood today. No doubt about that. But I just want to say that if you look pale during your period, I mean, I look pale all the time, but literally just went upstairs and was talking to Mike, and Mike was like, "You look really pale today." I am no doctor and I am not well versed in periods, aside from the fact that I have 20 years of experience with one. But I think like the loss of blood makes me look pale, because every time I get my period, I look very pale. So if you have any tips on that, you know, this doesn't need to be a one-sided conversation. I don't know everything about everything. Let a girl know. Also, I just want to normalize the bloating, because my belly, look at this, very uncomfortable today. And I just gotta say that this is normal. And what makes me feel better is hiding it under stretchy pants or putting my pajamas on. I'm gonna listen to some music. I like to listen to music that puts me in a good mood. My mom actually suggested this to me last week when I was really upset and on the phone with her. She was like, "Well, what music do you like to listen to?" And I really haven't been listening to music because I'm the kind of person where music makes me very emotional sometimes. But an artist that I love that does not make me emotional, that actually puts me in a happy mood and makes me feel really like feminine and less angry and a bit more bubbly, is Sabrina Carpenter. So I'm gonna put some Sabrina Carpenter on, clean the kitchen. I like things to be neat. I don't like clutter, especially when I'm PMSing and on my period. So I'm gonna put some Sabrina, I'm gonna dance a little bit, and I'm gonna clean the kitchen.
This meal needs to come with a pre-warning. Mike and I went out for sushi, which is a terrible idea because I soak my sushi in soy sauce, which is high in sodium. And wine is never a good idea either when you have your period, especially for me on the first day. But here we are. It's my Friday night, and I decided I wanted to enjoy it regardless of the repercussions that would be had the next morning. Peppermint tea is by far my favorite tea, but I know it's an acquired taste. It's great at reducing nausea and diarrhea. It helps with bloating and just digestion in general. It also helps with muscle relaxation, which will relieve cramps. Mike makes these dark chocolate peanut butter bites. Oh my God, they are so delicious, but they also contain magnesium and flavonoids, which help to relieve period pain and cramps. Back to the important topic of mood boosting and just doing the things that make you feel good. I try to sit with Brogan in the morning because he's so snuggly. It also starts my day off with a smile, helping me physically and mentally. And it's especially comforting when I'm not feeling great. I would sit here with him all day if I could. But if you have like a cuddly blanket, a cuddly cat, a cuddly dog, anything, a stuffed animal, just do whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. If it's sleeping in, watching TV, it's totally fine. There's nothing to be ashamed about. At least this is what I tell myself. I don't need to be productive of every single second of the day. Sometimes being productive is just doing what you need to do in the moment.
Oh, you know how to make me feel so much better. Coffee also helps. Dogs crying do not. Dogs crying make me sad.
Self-care is the best care. Taking time to pamper myself always makes me feel refreshed and cared for. Pampering yourself can help you feel better emotionally, not just physically. I love using the microcurrent setting on my Medicube device. It helps to work the muscles of my face, leaving my face less puffy and lifted. It also just feels really good on any tension areas, especially for me. I hold a lot of tension in my brows, but just take the time to pamper yourself today, whether it's a bubble bath, whether it's a sheet mask, whether it's an eye mask, whether it's just simply shaving your legs, whatever it is that makes you feel more confident and happy, do that today.
Good morning. My cramps are terrible today. Should not have had those 2 hefty glasses of wine. Terrible rookie mistake. I know I should not drink when on my period, especially the first day, which the first day was yesterday. Mike and I went out to dinner, had 2 glasses of wine, and I'm feeling it today. I'm also wearing this super comfy, it's a bra, but it's like, I don't know what it is, but I'll link it down below. It's from Calvin Klein. I bought it on super sale during Black Friday, but it's just like the best when you feel disgusting. Also the best when you feel disgusting is an oversized sweater. Babe, what time are we leaving? Now? Don't beat me up. I feel beaten up already. I'm trying. You said 11:45, but did you mean 11:30?
Yes.
You mean 11:30.
You want time?
11:30?
No, if I say that I meant 11:30.
No.
I find that whining, personally, helps me greatly.
Just get ready and let's go.
I'm getting ready.
Okay, so then let's do it then.
All right. Are we going to my favorite bakery?
Yes. We're going to our favorite spot.
Sour about it.
No, I like the sandwiches there.
Okay.
I like the food. I didn't like my experience last time because you were being fresh.
I was not being fresh.
You were. The guy in front of us was being a jerk, and then you got all mad at me.
I did not get all mad at you. I didn't. Do you know what always makes me happy? A good handbag. And today I'm going to take this one out because it matches my oversized Gap sweater that is just giving and doing the most for me. This is my Miss Marcella from Gianna Chiarini. Look how beautiful she is. I'm going to take her. I didn't put any makeup on, so I'm just going to throw some gloss on. And I was going to put a bit of makeup on to make myself feel better, but I just don't feel like doing anything. I would have normally worked out, but there's one thing that I do when I have my period. I definitely give myself a little bit of grace. I had 2 cups of slow coffee and hung out with my cat. I've read 3 chapters of my new book. I'm just wearing my Maybelline lip gloss. I have my beautiful bag. I said I was gonna do my makeup, but I didn't. I feel like the brown ones would be better in this because I'm wearing all brown. Let's see if I can find them before we leave and before Mike tells me that I'm late, because I'm always late. But let's grab some tampons. No, I'm not gonna wear a tampon. You know why? Because my period is terrible today. My cramps are terrible. So I've showed you guys this, but this is basically what I used to use as a makeup organizer, but now I have all my pads and tampons. So I have my tampons on the top, pads in here. These are just like panty liners, a little bit bigger pad. This is what I'm wearing right now. And then these are like my overnights. No, these are the sleeping ones. Maxis. I'm just gonna take a panty liner. We're gonna go to my favorite bakery because I think it's important to eat well when you're on your period and do things that you enjoy. We're going to an open house Fingers crossed. I think I'm just gonna chill with no makeup on today, hang out with you guys. We can clean the house. I wanna go for a walk on the treadmill. I might skip like a full-on workout today. I might just do 10,000 steps on the treadmill and maybe take an Epsom salt bath. That'll feel so nice, so calming. Maybe watch some Housewives. We're just gonna have like a chill girl on her period day today. Loose baggy jeans, loose baggy sweater, and adorable handbag because handbags make me happy. And let's go. Yay, what a time. They got a lot of sandwiches today. Cheers.
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 Just filling your day with things that you enjoy. Again, I'm sorry this sounds a bit redundant, but I personally think that this is the best thing that you can do. Aside from eating well and staying hydrated, just do things that you enjoy. I love learning, which is so strange to me since I never liked school, but I've been trying my best to educate myself on the things that I just find interesting. Mike bought me this wine Bible book for Valentine's Day, and I've been reading it every single day since. I like to read a chapter, then go back and take notes. It helps me feel more fulfilled, and who knows, maybe one day I'll become a sommelier and we can go to Napa more than we already do. How amazing would that be?
Well, I did not feel like working out at all, so I skipped my workout today, but I managed to walk on the treadmill for an hour, walked 5 miles, 10,000 steps, so that's good. I was feeling really sluggish. I actually laid down in bed and was like, you know what, I would actually feel better if I get up and I move my body a bit, so I'm glad that I did that. I've been drinking my water, trying to hydrate. And I called my mom while I was on the treadmill. I was gonna edit a video, but then I just decided to call my mom and I called my grandma back because she had called me earlier today. Sometimes it's just good to call someone and get your head out of the misery that you're like in when you have your period, you know? You just like feel icky and then you're like thinking about how icky you feel and then it makes you feel ickier and it's like sometimes you just gotta pull it out. You gotta pull yourself out of the cycle. But I'm gonna go eat dinner. Brogan just came up here. I actually just put Brogan while I was on the treadmill. I was talking to my mom and I was on my laptop and I put a little icon of Brogan down below. You can click on Brogan and subscribe, but hi Bushy. Him and I, honestly, I read 45% of my book today because every time I went on the couch, he decided to sit on my lap. And then I was a prisoner to the cat blanket, which is the best kind of prisoner to be. I just kept reading and reading and reading. And I'm like almost halfway done with the book that I literally started this morning. I'm enjoying easy reads so far this year. Like We'll Prescribe You a Cat was an easy read, such a good book. So I think this is just like my genre for the time being.
There's nothing better than a warm bowl for any meal in the colder months, at least in my opinion. So tonight I decided to make a brown rice, chicken, and veggie bowl. So I just cooked up a bunch of brown rice. Brown rice contains fiber and magnesium, which helps to reduce bloating and cramps. I'm just going to put feta, pickles, tomatoes, again, great for when you have your period, cucumbers, super hydrating when you have your period, and lots of onions because I love onions. And again, some tzatziki because the yogurt in it helps to aid better digestion. This bowl had so much tzatziki in it that it was a little bit overflowing, but it was delicious, very filling, nutritious, and exactly what I needed to just help warm my soul and just feed me because honestly, I was so hungry by the time I ate this. I can't help myself because on the weekends, I love me a glass of wine. Okay, if you don't know, let me put you on to raspberry tea. It's been known to help with menstrual cramps. It has fragorine, which can help regulate periods and reduce a heavy flow. Raspberry leaf tea is great for those of you who are trying to get pregnant, are pregnant, or are post-pregnancy. I have to have a treat with my tea, so tonight I'm having a piece of my homemade banana bread.
I don't know if anyone else can relate to this, but every time I get my period, I feel as though a vampire has sucked the entire life out of me. Like, there will be moments where I'm okay, and then in an instant, it's like all of my energy is drained, and then it's just like I'm done. I wanted to vlog this period, but I had no idea that my period was gonna be like kind of debilitating. I get like pains down my legs. So like right now, my entire thigh, like down to my ankle is like throbbing. I think like the most important thing that you should take away from this video, or you don't need to take anything away from this video, obviously either, is that every period is different and you should listen to your body. I'm gonna do yoga today because I should really do yoga today. I just don't know if I'm gonna go to yoga class. I kind of like don't really want to go to yoga class. Like it's Sunday, I have my period, I'm cramping, I am tired. I don't feel like driving. I don't feel like being around people. And hopefully Brogan will come over here and we can read our book together. Because I'm not doing great. I'm not doing great. I feel so tired. Honestly, I kind of want to go back to bed. I'm going to make some avocado toast. That is going to be my breakfast for today. Mike and I are gonna go see a house shortly, so I'm gonna eat before we leave, and then I think I'm gonna make like a period-friendly protein smoothie later. I just feel like I have not been making the best food choices, nor the best drinking choices. I only had 6 ounces of wine last night, but I feel like when my period is this terrible, I need to be a little bit more mindful as to what I'm eating. And yesterday was nice. You know, we went to my favorite deli and I had a delicious, can't speak, prosciutto sandwich. It was great. It was delicious, but high in sodium, high in processed, just not goodness, and that's not what we should be eating. So, you know, I'm trying to lead by example, but also though, when you have your period, sometimes you need to give in to the happy things, and that is my favorite bakery. And so, you know, all about balance. So today we're gonna balance it out.
I love avocado toast, but it's especially good when you have your period thanks to magnesium, which helps relax uterine muscles and reduces cramps. It also contains omega-3 fatty acids, which are anti-inflammatory, alleviating pain and discomfort that is often associated with periods. Avocados also have potassium, which reduces bloating, and fiber, which helps promote regular bowel movements and reduces constipation. Another day, another period protein smoothie, but this time I'm making enough for Mike and I. So I'm doing 2 servings of protein powder, 1 whole banana. I hope we know by now that bananas have potassium, which helps alleviate cramps. 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, which again are anti-inflammatory, 2 cups almond milk, 1 cup Greek yogurt for extra protein and to help promote digestion. I mixed it up today and I added 2 teaspoons of turmeric powder, which helps improve iron levels. I hate the kitchen light, but the dog peed on the floor and Mike needed to clean it up. 1 teaspoon cinnamon, which can help reduce menstrual pain and nausea. 2 teaspoons ginger, which is anti-inflammatory, reducing cramps and also helping to combat nausea. And a handful of spinach, which is rich in iron and magnesium. Mike really liked this smoothie. It was a little interesting for me. I don't really like things with a kick, aka spicy. And this was not like spicy, but you know, it has turmeric and ginger, so it had a little spice to it. So not my favorite. I like more of like a creamy, savory, desserty smoothie, but hey, if it's going to help with my cramps, I will continue to drink it.
Here's to your period smoothie. Hope you like it. Cheers. I will link the yoga video that I did down below. It was very relaxing. Not as difficult as my usual yoga workouts, but like we all know, I decided to sleep in and lay on the couch and skip my yoga class today. So it is what it is, but I'm glad that I moved my body. I also took a walk. I don't think that I filmed me walking though, but I walked on the treadmill for 45 minutes. Right now I have 9,597 steps, so I need to get about 400 more before the end of the day, which will be easy. I'm gonna go run a bath. I'm gonna put eucalyptus, no, not eucalyptus. Why do I always do this? I'm gonna put Epsom salt in my bath to help relieve my muscles, to help relieve my cramps, and I'm gonna make it nice and warm. So let's go do that. I'm gonna soak for 20 minutes. I'm gonna shave my legs. This way later tonight or tomorrow morning, I can go ahead and use my IPL at home laser hair remover. But let's do that. I'm looking forward to a bath. I've been taking baths twice a week, but I've been slack-a-lacking the last couple weeks, and I've only been taking it once. I've only been taking a bath once a week, but I like a good zen moment, reading my book or watching Housewives. Either one. Maybe I'll watch Housewives. Wow, that looks really good.
A lot of effort.
What'd you make? Tell us what you made.
We got chicken parm, fettuccine,
Yeah.
and I made a bolognese because you wanted a
I
bolognese.
do really want this bolognese.
So hopefully it's good.
Wow, the perfect meal when you're on your period. What about his breed of cat?
They love being out. It's fine. They're like Arctic.
He's, babe, look, he's not Arctic. He's not. He's fragile.
You gotta heat that bolognese up too.
I know, but I'm gonna have that separately.
Oh, okay.
I wanna have my chicken first. He doesn't look like an Arctic cat. I'll tell you that. Why don't you share with us your experience with periods?
My experience with periods?
Yeah.
Well, I've never had a period physically, as we all know, and I imagine that it's a really terrible thing to have to deal with. And I'm appreciative to you for struggling through it every month. And
That's not what it sounded like upstairs.
I
5
can only do
seconds
my
ago.
part to be supportive and understanding during this time. And I am.
But you like to remind us.
Remind, how many people are you? I mean, it sounds like an admission more than anything.
Touche.
We're gonna make some bagels. We're gonna try.
Are these like healthy bagels?
I mean, I feel like that's a
Like a healthier
oxymoron.
version of a bagel?
I mean, they're not store-bought. This is Eating Healthy Today on Instagram, and the recipe is Manu Make Stuff. 1 cup of self-rising flour and 1 cup of Greek yogurt. It looks like we're making 4 bagels.
Okay, so 1 cup of this and 1 cup of Greek yogurt.
Yeah, I think that's all we should do, right? Just to kind of like...
Yeah, I don't think we should make more than that. Do you want me to measure this out for you? Oh wait, but we have to like...
We have to bake
knead
at
it.
400 degrees. 1 cup of self-rising flour.
Okay. Are you alright? Are you being
Smoking.
serious? Oh my god.
This is trying to kill us.
Sorry, can you get me a spoon? Please?
Combine your 2 ingredients and knead well until a dough ball forms. Sounds like a train's coming by. It's because we're cooking a lot.
We are.
I mean, we made bolognese, we made chicken cutlets, we made fettuccine last night,
That's true. We made a lot of food last night.
and we're making bagels.
We're just little chefs.
Oh, this is wild how doughy this feels already. I'm gonna start using my hands now.
Do you want me to do it?
Do you want to do it?
No.
Okay, well,
But if you want me to do it, I'll do it.
no, it's fine. Well, this is wild.
Is it wild?
I mean, it's pretty wild. Hands are stuck.
They're stuck together?
Yeah.
Are you being serious?
I mean, this is sticky dough.
Wow, that's actually like insane.
Yeah. If you roll it around, you look like a chef. You always tell me I buy all these things we don't need.
I mean, do we really need that? We could cut it with a knife.
I mean, we literally need it.
Right. Maybe you should get some powder on your hands. Here. Put your hands in that. Just rub your hands in it.
Look at this thing. We need it. And it even has measurement equivalent on it.
Great. Wow.
All right.
So fancy.
Wow. That felt awesome.
Cutting it with that?
Yeah. Do you want to do that one?
Sure.
See how awesome it feels.
So awesome.
Wow.
She made it into a ball. And then she stuck her finger in the middle.
I think maybe we should only make 2.
Oh, this is very sticky.
What do you think? We should only make 2?
Yeah, why are her bagels so large?
I mean, now this feels like a really big bagel.
Now this is a huge bagel. But she made it look so easy. Why is our dough so sticky? Do you want me to help you?
Manu makes a mess, is what this is.
I mean, hers is so neat looking.
I mean, wow, yours looks pretty awesome.
It doesn't though.
Mine doesn't.
Do you want me to help you? Why is your hands so messy?
I don't know.
I'll help you. This isn't working, dude. Yeah.
Make it a little bit less sticky.
Oh, yeah. That was a good idea. Oh, wow. What a genius you are. I stuck it in the freezer for a minute.
I didn't know what that was going to do, but I didn't want to discourage you. I liked where your head was at.
Is that good for you?
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, beauteous. Wait.
I mean, Manu does it better than us, but...
Well, she's probably made them a bunch of times. Godspeed. Oh, they look good. Wow. These are really good. They're like fluffy. I haven't really chatted with you guys today. I had a terrible sleep last night, and so I feel really lethargic today. I mean, this is a really good representation of me. This is what I look like up top, and I'm still in my pajama pants. But I woke up at 8:30, hung out, edited video. I laser hair, removed my legs using my IPL. I actually have to finish my right thigh, but I did everything else. I did my underarms, I did my bikini line, I did my entire left leg, and I did the shin of my right leg, so I gotta do my thigh. And then I just put some makeup on. I curled my hair just because I was feeling really ugly. Towards the end of my period, my face normally flares up in like red patches. So there's a lot of redness under here, but I put a little bit of my Dior Forever concealer on, and I put a little bit of a lip, and I was watching Housewives. I'm currently catching up on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. So I did that while I curled my hair using my wand, and I did a little declutter video. I decluttered all of my costume jewelry. I will link that down below for your viewing pleasure in case you missed that. I think I'm gonna do a light workout. I'm definitely feeling better in terms of my period today, but just like tired because I really didn't get a lot of sleep. And I also find that I sleep like a hibernating bear right before my period and at the beginning of my period, and then towards the end of my period I have trouble sleeping. I'm gonna get my steps in, I'm gonna go on the treadmill, and then I don't know what workout I'm gonna do. I'm supposed to do a full body today, but I'm kind of just like, I feel tired.
For my workout today, I decided to skip ahead a few days, and I decided to do an abs and arms workout. My cramps were not bad today, but I just, like I said, I did not sleep well last night, so I was just lacking a lot of energy. So I just decided to stay away from leg day, glute day, because those are more like powerful movements. Those tend to be heavier weights for me. So I just figured an arms and an abs would be what I needed. Although, let me tell you something, this workout was not easy. It was not a walk in the park, and I was exhausted by the end of it. But I'm glad that I moved my body, and I'm glad that I checked off another day in my 30-day program. Every week, Mike makes an immunity shot. So he'll just juice a bunch of things. He puts a bunch of things in the blender, blends it up, and then strains all of the pulp and whatnot from the juice. So my bright idea was to take the pulp and create muffins, because I was reading that it is sustainable and better for the environment rather than just throwing out all the pulp and whatnot. You know, don't waste it when you can eat it. However, the kind of juicing that Mike does, he makes this, like I said, it's called an immunity shot, but it has oranges and lemons and turmeric and ginger. And oh my God, it's just, these were the worst muffins I have ever made. Like I said before, when I made that spicier kind of smoothie, these muffins were so spicy. I had one and immediately was ill afterwards. So needless to say, I made about 12 muffins, but I had one, Mike had one. The both of us did not feel well after having one, and so I ended up throwing them out. But when Mike ventures into other juices, I will definitely go down the rabbit hole of creating muffins, and I will share my juicing muffins with you. So stay tuned. But these were not it.
Let me know if you guys enjoyed this video. Should we hang out more when I have my period? I don't know. Did you find this helpful? The workouts that I did, I mean, honestly, every person varies, every period varies. Like sometimes I'm always lethargic for like a day, but I feel like this one kind of like knocked the wind out of me. So it really depends on my period each month. Sometimes it's okay, never great, but sometimes it's like actually terrible. And I feel like this one was a bit rough for a good 48 hours there. I'm on the up and up, but like still not great. But I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really, really hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys. Mwah.